Hey everyone, welcome back to the SCREENY. If you've ever watched one of Gordon Ramsay's cooking shows, you know that there's an endless list of things he hates. He has zero patience for incompetent people and has no problem saying it aloud using his rich collection of insults that gets better every time.
Come on. It was like cat food. Linguini. Pescatore.
That one there.
Ramsay made it pretty clear that he has the highest standards in the culinary industry during his stint on Hell's Kitchen and MasterChef. But is he that strict in real life? Does he really order meals the rest of us couldn't even pronounce, or does he make a quick stop at McDonald's drive-thru every once in a while? It's difficult to imagine the foul-mouthed chef enjoying a meal at the fast food restaurant, but it turns out that he has a couple of skeletons in his closet. Let's take a look at 10 things Gordon Ramsay secretly enjoys. Before we reveal all of his guilty pleasures, make sure to subscribe to our channel, and we'll surprise you with amazing new videos every day. Number 10. Karate. Many people feel like punching Gordon Ramsay after facing his nasty comments, but it's not really the best idea. Turns out, he has a black belt in karate and also enjoys boxing, so he's pretty capable of defending himself. Most people aren't aware of his martial arts skills, but actress Amanda Barry found out you shouldn't mess with Ramsay when she made a brief appearance on Hell's Kitchen. During the heated argument between the two, Barry completely lost her temper and tried slapping the notorious chef in the face. Ramsay blocked her punch with ease and managed to stay calm after the whole incident. His karate teacher would have been proud. Well done, Ramsay-san. Number 9. Crack pies. You'd expect Gordon Ramsay to be extremely picky when it comes to dessert. But it turns out, he's easy to please. Just give him a crack pie and he's good for the day. This guilty pleasure of his is actually Christina Tossi's fault. His MasterChef co-star has a habit of sending him a crack pie for his birthday, and that's why Ramsay got addicted to this delicious sweet. She also likes to send him a box of cookies whenever he's staying at the Nomad Hotel in New York, and he can't stop eating them all once he starts. We're not sure if Christina is trying to trick Ramsay into gaining some weight, but it's definitely not working. The famous restaurateur likes to torture himself after eating a bunch of sweets because he feels like a fat bastard every time it happens. After a face-off with a crack pie, he usually extends his training sessions from 2 hours to 4 in order to burn all those calories within 24 hours. Sounds like too much, but it's definitely working since he looks like someone who hasn't gained a pound in his life. Number 8. Soccer. Ramsay was very close to becoming a professional football player, but his passion for food was stronger. He started playing soccer at a very young age and even had a trial with the Rangers when he was 15. According to the club's spokesperson, he trained with their team for a few months, but things didn't work out. His short-lived career was marked with injuries, and after damaging his knee cartilage and tearing his cruciate ligament, young Gordon realized it's time to rethink his future. He went back to school, got a degree in hotel management, and never looked back. Well, not exactly. The famous chef is still passionate about his favorite sport and uses every chance he gets to play it again. He's been one of the regular participants in Soccer Aid, a charity football match launched by Robbie Williams and his best friend Jonathan Wilkes. He never made it to the big leagues, but Ramsay proved to be a pretty skillful footballer in every game he ever played alongside his celebrity buddies. After all, this is where he fits right in. Number 7. In-N-Out Burgers. Imagine going to a fast food restaurant and spotting Gordon Ramsay eating a burger? Sounds impossible, but it happens more often than you think. The notorious cook admits burgers are his guilty pleasure, but his standards are high even when it comes to fast food. If you're looking forward to getting his autograph at McDonald's or Burger King, you won't find Ramsay there. In-N-Out Burger is his favorite fast food chain, and whenever he sees one of their restaurants, Gordon just can't help himself. He eats their double-doubles every time he's in California. That's one of a very few states where they can be bought. The famous chef is so crazy about these burgers that he takes them on a plane with him every time he travels from Los Angeles to London. Eating in and out on a first-class flight is one of the biggest middle fingers Ramsay's ever given to someone, but it's completely in character. He hates plane food and never eats when he's flying because he knows all the secrets behind its preparation process. Number 6. Beef Wellington. If there's one type of food Gordon Ramsay has infinite love for, it's definitely beef Wellington.
Fuck me. They've got the best of everything here. I mean, really the best of everything.
As a matter of fact, he likes it so much that he's going to order it every time he sees it on the menu. This fillet steak is so popular in Britain that they even have National Wellington Day. But the Hell's Kitchen star is happy to try it wherever he goes. His eyes light up every time beef Wellington is on the menu, and he's ready to pay double to order his favorite go-to meal. Ramsay's fans have a habit of sending him photos of their food, but seeing them prepare beef Wellingtons fill him with more pride and joy than anything else. He's aware that it takes a lot of time and effort to make the perfect one, so it's always nice to see thousands of people around the world giving it a shot. Number 5. Scrambled eggs. Ramsay may have high standards, but that doesn't mean he only eats things a regular person has never heard of. Just like everyone else, our favorite foul-mouthed gourmand enjoys a good plate of scrambled eggs. It doesn't come as a surprise that he eats them in his own special way. The TV star admits that he likes putting scrambled eggs over a slice of sourdough bread that has been grilled and then doused with Worcestershire sauce. He doesn't like his eggs scrambled only because they're super tasty. They're also very practical because you can make them quickly whenever you want to. Unlike most people, Ramsay sees them more as a breakfast food. You can have them as a snack at midnight or at 5 o'clock in the afternoon and they'll still taste amazing. They also go great with other foods, and that's always a plus. Mushroom and tomatoes are Gordon's top picks. Number 4. Wake Up You Donkey Cocktail. Gordon Ramsay is famous for his iconic insults, and "Wake Up You Donkey" is one of his most memorable ones. It's so iconic that he even has a cocktail named after it in one of his restaurants, and it's his absolute favorite. It's made with tequila, cider, fresh honey, and smoked elderflower, topped off with a lime wedge. Even if you're not a big cocktail fan, that one sounds really delicious. But it can only be ordered at Gordon Ramsay's Pub and Grill in Atlantic City. Ramsay is always up for a sip of Wake Up You Donkey, and has even been seen drinking it during an appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Number 3. Marathon running. Despite the fact he spends half of his time inside the kitchen, the MasterChef star is always in shape because he takes his workouts extremely seriously. Being around food at all times means he could easily become overweight and have trouble moving around the kitchen like many chefs who are not physically fit. Ramsay wants to avoid this, so he competes in Ironman, marathons, and triathlons on a regular basis. His commitment to these activities is really impressive, but he has a tendency to go overboard sometimes. He once had to be rescued by medical crews while competing in the 2015 Ironman World Championship in Hawaii. After completing the swimming portion and the bike ride, Ramsay tried to push it through the marathon, but he was too tired and dehydrated by that point. The hot weather made the race extremely difficult, and even the fittest chef in the world couldn't handle it. That doesn't mean he's done with marathons for good, though. Gordon Ramsay always enjoys a good run, and they're still one of his favorite pastimes. Number 2. Oatmeal. When Ramsay's fans asked him what he likes for breakfast, they were expecting him to come up with a glamorous answer. Contrary to popular belief, the world's most demanding chef isn't too needy when it comes to the most important meal of the day. He likes to keep things simple, because breakfast reminds him of his mother and usually eats oatmeal in the morning. While growing up in Stratford-upon-Avon, little Gordon and his family used to eat oatmeal with water and salt, because his dad said it would put hair on their bollocks. He's staying true to his roots to this day. When it comes to the most perfect oatmeal recipe, Ramsay recommends putting 3 to 4 bananas in the oven on a pilot light before going to sleep. Take them out in the morning, squeeze them into almond milk, bring it to boil, add the oatmeal and dried cranberries, and you're good to go. Not sure if his dad would approve, but it sure sounds delicious. Much better than eating it with nothing but water and salt. Number 1. PIXAR'S Ratatouille. When asked about his favorite Disney movie, Ramsay gave the answer we should have all seen coming from a mile away. It turns out he's a big fan of PIXAR'S underrated masterpiece, Ratatouille. This animated movie tells the story of an adorable and extremely gifted rat, Remy, who spends every waking moment learning how to cook and daydreaming about becoming a chef. His dream comes true after he crosses paths with Alfredo Linguini, who works at a renowned restaurant in Paris that belongs to Remy's idol. The two form an unusual alliance, and Remy ends up creating dozens of amazing recipes while hiding inside Linguini's hat and controlling his movements. It's not difficult to see why Ramsay likes Ratatouille so much, since he probably relates to Remy's amazing cooking abilities. Or is he more like Linguini and has a secret helper who hides in his hair and controls his movements? Let the conspiracy theories begin. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. And don't forget to check out one of the other two videos on the screen.